Imagine a place where the sum of human knowledge, every book, every scroll, every secret of the ancient world, was stored in one colossal library. A place so vast and magnificent that kings, scholars, and explorers traveled for months just to glimpse its treasures. This was the Library of Alexandria, a beacon of knowledge lost to history. But what really happened to it, and what secrets vanished with its flames? The birth of the library. The Library of Alexandria, founded in the 3rd century BCE in the Egyptian city of Alexandria, was part of a larger research institution known as the Mouseion, dedicated to the Muses, the goddesses of inspiration. Scholars from across the Mediterranean world flocked to Alexandria, drawn by the city's promise of learning, innovation, and unparalleled access to texts. Founder, while history credits Ptolemy I Soter, some sources suggest his son Ptolemy II Philadelphus played a major role in expanding the library. Purpose: the library aimed to collect all knowledge in the world, from astronomy and mathematics to philosophy and poetry. Its ambition was unprecedented: to preserve every scroll ever written. Acquisition methods: ships docking at Alexandria were searched, and books aboard were copied, with the originals often kept in the library. This aggressive policy ensured a vast and diverse collection but also angered some scholars and merchants. Scope and magnitude. Historians estimate that the library housed between 40,000 to 400,000 scrolls, though exact numbers remain debated. Scrolls were carefully organized, likely by subject and language. The subjects: mathematics, astronomy, medicine, literature, geography, philosophy, poetry, and even works from distant lands such as India and China. Languages: Greek dominated, but texts in Egyptian, Hebrew, Persian, and other languages were present. Notable scholars. O. Euclid, father of geometry, may have worked and taught here. O. Archimedes, some sources suggest his works were copied in Alexandria. O. Eratosthenes, director of the library, calculated Earth's circumference with remarkable accuracy. Innovations and influence. The library wasn't just a repository, it was a hub of innovation. Scholars conducted experiments in astronomy, medicine, and engineering. They developed early maps of the known world, advances in mathematics and geometry, early understanding of human anatomy, research in physics and mechanics. The library's influence spread throughout the Mediterranean, shaping science, philosophy, and literature for centuries. Culture of knowledge. Alexandria fostered a culture that valued scholarship above all. Scholars received state support, housing, and stipends. Intellectual debates and collaborations flourished. The city became a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and languages. This environment turned Alexandria into the world's intellectual capital, unrivaled in its ambition to catalog human knowledge. Threats to the library. Despite its greatness, the library faced constant threats. Political turmoil, changes in leadership, wars, and internal strife put the library at risk. Religious tensions, philosophical and religious conflicts occasionally targeted texts deemed heretical. Neglect and decay. Ancient preservation methods were imperfect. Scrolls could decay, and without careful maintenance, knowledge was vulnerable. The first hints of disaster came during Julius Caesar's siege of Alexandria in 48 BCE, where parts of the city were burned. Whether the library itself was destroyed at this time remains debated, but it marked the beginning of a slow decline. The siege of Julius Caesar, 48 BCE. One of the most widely cited events in the library's decline was the siege of Alexandria by Julius Caesar. During the civil war between Caesar and Pompey, Caesar found himself trapped in Alexandria. To secure his position, he ordered the burning of the Egyptian fleet in the harbor. Ancient accounts claim that the fire spread to parts of the city, potentially affecting the library. While some historians suggest that the library itself was partially destroyed, others argue it may have been the storage annexes or warehouses that burned, sparing the main collection. Regardless, this marked the beginning of the end for the library's integrity. Political and religious upheavals. After Caesar, Alexandria faced centuries of instability. Roman rule. The city became part of the Roman Empire, where scholars continued work but under shifting political priorities. Christianization. By the 4th century CE, Christianity became dominant. Some sources suggest that pagan texts and temples were targeted, possibly including library collections. Cultural shifts. Knowledge began to move to other centers, like Constantinople, Pergamum, and later Baghdad. The combination of war, neglect, and changing cultural values meant that even if parts of the library survived, access to its full resources diminished. The debate: single catastrophe versus gradual loss. Scholars today debate how the library truly disappeared. 1. Single catastrophe theory. Proponents claim the library was destroyed in one major event, such as Caesar's fire or a later Christian purge in 391 CE. Evidence is scarce, relying on fragmented historical accounts. 2. Gradual decline theory. More recent historians suggest the loss was incremental, scrolls deteriorated over centuries, were moved, stolen, or copied elsewhere. Even if a catastrophic fire occurred, it would have only destroyed part of the collection. Most likely, the library's demise was a combination of both, spread over several centuries of turmoil. The scale of lost knowledge. What exactly was lost with the library is impossible to know, but scholars speculate that it may have contained ancient texts, works by Sappho, Aeschylus, and other Greek poets now completely lost. Scientific knowledge, early research in astronomy, mathematics, and medicine, much of which would have predated surviving texts. Philosophy and history, writings from Egyptian, Babylonian, and Indian scholars that could have reshaped our understanding of ancient civilizations. The loss is sometimes called the greatest intellectual tragedy in human history. Surviving knowledge and legacy. Despite destruction, not all knowledge vanished. Many texts had been copied and disseminated throughout the Mediterranean. Scholars in Rome, Greece, and later Islamic centers preserved fragments of Greek, Egyptian, and Babylonian works. The library inspired future centers of learning, including the House of Wisdom in Baghdad and medieval European universities. This means that while the library itself was gone, its spirit survived through copied knowledge and intellectual traditions. Stories and myths surrounding the library. Over centuries, the library became a symbol of lost wisdom and human ambition. Medieval and Renaissance writers romanticized its destruction. Legends suggested secret scrolls, hidden knowledge, and forbidden texts were lost forever. Modern pop culture often depicts the library as a vault of all human knowledge, sparking fascination in novels, movies, and documentaries. These myths sometimes obscure historical reality but highlight humanity's enduring fascination with knowledge lost to time. The quest to recover lost knowledge. Long after the Library of Alexandria disappeared from history, scholars, historians, and archaeologists have sought to uncover traces of its contents. Ancient manuscripts occasionally surface in European and Middle Eastern collections, hinting at works once stored in Alexandria. The fragments of Greek and Egyptian texts, preserved through copying, have provided invaluable insight into ancient science, mathematics, and philosophy. Some discoveries suggest that knowledge thought lost for millennia survived through translations in Arabic, Syriac, and Latin. This global hunt underscores humanity's enduring fascination with the wisdom lost to flames and time. Rediscovered texts and fragments. Several key areas of knowledge are believed to have been partially preserved. 1. Mathematics and geometry. Works of Euclid and Archimedes were widely copied and survived indirectly. Innovations in geometry, trigonometry, and mechanics were transmitted to Islamic scholars, who later influenced the European Renaissance. 2. Astronomy and geography. Eratosthenes, once director of the library, calculated Earth's circumference with remarkable precision. While original scrolls were lost, later references by Roman and Islamic scholars preserved some of these insights. 3. Medicine and anatomy. Ancient Egyptian and Greek medical texts influenced Hippocrates' teachings and later Galenic medicine. Some remedies and surgical techniques survive through Arabic translations, forming the basis of medieval medical knowledge. 4. Literature and philosophy. Works of Sappho, Aeschylus, and other poets and playwrights are mostly lost, though fragments survive in quotations by later authors. Philosophical treatises, possibly by pre-Socratic thinkers, remain partially known through secondary sources. Modern archaeology and digital reconstruction. Today, technology is helping piece together fragments of the library's legacy. Manuscript imaging, high-resolution scanning and multispectral imaging reveal text invisible to the naked eye, often on charred or damaged scrolls. Digital reconstruction, AI and machine learning attempt to reconstruct missing portions of texts from known fragments. Underwater and urban excavations, archaeologists continue to explore Alexandria's ancient port and city layers, seeking traces of the Mouseion and possible storage areas. While the library itself may never be fully recovered, these efforts bring ancient knowledge back to life in a new form. The library's influence on later centers of learning. The spirit of the library influenced countless institutions. House of Wisdom, Baghdad, 8th to 13th century scholars translated Greek and Roman texts into Arabic, preserving and expanding on ancient knowledge. Medieval European universities, inspired by the Alexandria model, universities like Bologna, Oxford, and Paris sought to centralize and study knowledge systematically. Modern libraries and research institutions. The library's ambition to collect all human knowledge foreshadowed today's national libraries, digital archives, and academic research centers. Even if Alexandria's scrolls are gone, its legacy of curiosity, scholarship, and preservation shaped the intellectual trajectory of the world. Lost knowledge, what could have been? Historians speculate about the texts and discoveries that may have vanished forever. Scientific works predating Copernicus, Newton, and Galen, which might have accelerated human understanding centuries earlier. Philosophical treatises and literary works that could have redefined our cultural heritage. Knowledge of engineering, navigation, and medicine from distant civilizations that was collected but never preserved elsewhere. The loss reminds us of the fragility of knowledge and the importance of preservation and dissemination. The library as a symbol. Beyond the physical scrolls, the Library of Alexandria has become a symbol of human ambition, curiosity, and tragedy. Ambition, its goal to gather all knowledge was unparalleled. Curiosity, scholars from around the world were drawn to its halls in pursuit of discovery. Tragedy, political upheaval, fires, and neglect led to the irreversible loss of countless works. The library embodies the idea that knowledge is precious, fragile, and worth protecting. The enduring legacy of the library. Though the Library of Alexandria no longer exists, its spirit continues to shape human civilization. It serves as a reminder that knowledge is both fragile and transformative, capable of altering societies for generations. 1. Inspiration for learning and scholarship. Alexandria's ambition to collect all human knowledge inspired scholars for centuries. The House of Wisdom in Baghdad, medieval European universities, and modern libraries echo the library's model of centralized knowledge and research. Its story reminds us that the pursuit of understanding transcends borders and eras. 2. Impact on literature and culture. The library has been romanticized in literature, films, and documentaries, symbolizing lost wisdom and intellectual ambition. From novels like the Librarian series to documentaries on ancient history, Alexandria represents human curiosity and the consequences of neglecting knowledge. Writers and filmmakers often depict the library as a mysterious, almost mythical place, capturing the imagination of millions worldwide. Modern efforts to recreate Alexandria's vision. The library continues to inspire contemporary projects. Bibliotheca Alexandrina, Egypt. Opened in 2002 near the original site, this modern library seeks to revive Alexandria's spirit of knowledge and scholarship. It houses millions of books, digital archives, and research centers, echoing the original library's ambition to collect global knowledge. Digital archives and preservation. AI and digital technology are now used to scan, reconstruct, and preserve ancient manuscripts. Projects like the Digital Alexandria project aim to make ancient texts accessible worldwide, continuing the library's mission in the digital age. Global research networks. Online databases, academic collaborations, and open-access repositories reflect Alexandria's ethos. Knowledge belongs to humanity, not just to the powerful or wealthy. Lessons from the loss. The library's destruction teaches crucial lessons. 1. Knowledge must be preserved. Political upheaval, natural disasters, and neglect can erase centuries of intellectual achievement. Modern societies invest in libraries, museums, and digital archives to safeguard information. 2. Knowledge is universal. Alexandria collected texts from multiple civilizations, showing that sharing knowledge across cultures enhances human progress. The library reminds us that isolation of knowledge can stifle innovation and understanding. 3. Curiosity drives civilization. Alexandria was a beacon for thinkers, scientists, and explorers. Today, curiosity continues to fuel scientific discovery, technological advancement, and cultural growth. The library in modern imagination. The Library of Alexandria has become more than a historical institution, it is a symbol of human aspiration. Educational symbol, representing the importance of lifelong learning and scholarship. Cautionary tale, warning how fragile knowledge is when not valued or preserved. Inspiration for innovation, encouraging societies to invest in research, education, and cross-cultural collaboration. Modern educators, historians, and technologists often cite Alexandria as a reminder of what humanity can achieve and what it risks losing. The story of the Library of Alexandria is both tragic and inspiring. While fires, wars, and neglect destroyed countless scrolls, the legacy of human curiosity survives. Fragments of ancient knowledge continue to shape science, philosophy, and literature. Modern libraries, universities, and digital archives carry forward Alexandria's mission. Humanity's drive to seek, preserve, and share knowledge remains undiminished. As we look to the future, the library teaches us that knowledge is humanity's greatest treasure, one that must be protected, shared, and celebrated. The library may be gone, but its influence endures, reminding us that the pursuit of understanding is timeless. Alexandria's library may have been lost to history, but its spirit lives on in every book, scroll, and digital archive. What do you think was hidden within its walls? Comment below and share your thoughts on the lost knowledge of the ancient world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries.